Good morning. Thanks for your company. This is Wednesday, the 20th of January. I'm Jessica Amir, a market analyst with Bell Direct. US equities swelled higher overnight, resuming trade after the Martin Luther King public holiday. Now, the broad S&P 500 rose 0.8%. The tech-heavy NASDAQ up the most, 1.5%. Stocks were largely charged for a couple of key reasons. Firstly, the corporate world really started to rev up big green energy plans. We saw Microsoft and General Motors enter into a long-term partnership to create self-driving cars, while separately GM invested about $1 billion into creating new electric vans, and GM shares rose about 10% as a result. Now, secondly, 88% of the company results so far from reporting season have beat expectations, which is important in terms of driving share price growth. And that included Goldman Sachs, which reported better than expected company earnings last night. However, Goldman Sachs shares ended lower, but broad banking stocks did well. Now, thirdly, markets are optimistic about Joe Biden being sworn in as US president tomorrow. Incoming Treasury Secretary and the former Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen said overnight that more stimulus is headed to American households, while after the pandemic, corporate taxes will likely be hiked to help reduce America's debt. Now, this all encouraged markets, and also in other news after the market closed, Netflix shares jumped about 10% after they reported strong subscriber numbers and are considering returning money to shareholders via a share buyback. So optimism is pretty high. Now, what to watch and expect locally today? Well, investors are in for the second day of green action. The futures were earlier suggesting a 0.2% lift following yesterday's 1.2% gain, which was the best day that we had in about 12 days, which took the market back to 11-month highs. I'd also be keeping an eye on tech stocks today, which are likely to follow US equities higher. So let's see if Afterpay could retest that all-time high and if Sezzle hits another new 3-month high. Energy stocks likely to do well as the oil price rebounded 1.2%. And in other news, Sydney Airport reports December numbers today, and API holds their AGM. As for economic news, monthly consumer confidence numbers are out today. Now, confidence levels are already at decade highs, so let's wait and see what today's numbers bring out. As for trading ideas that could be worth a look, cloud business TechnologyOne was upgraded by Bell Potter as a buy with a slimmer $9.25 target. Now, the stock of note has been in a downward trend since November, but yesterday its shares attempted to snap out of this cycle, and Bell Potter says the stock at these levels offers considerable value given earnings are expected to lift and profits are likely to grow 12% this year. And lithium company Liontown Resources was upgraded as a speculative buy, also by Bell Potter overnight, with a new 55-cent target. Now, LTR shares, like most lithium stocks, are in a strong uptrend, and that's supported by the lithium price rising about 20% this year, clawing out of a 2-year bear market. And lastly, Technology Metals, SG Fleet and RDP Education could be worth a look. They're all giving off strong bullish charting signals according to Trading Central. I'm Jessica Amir with Bell Direct. Stay safe. Happy trading.